You no longer sit on the map. It's now B that is backward. But then you have D just right in front of you because you are on C, heading towards E, but you have D in front of you. Are you following me? Now A is gone. A no longer shows on the map. I cannot see A anymore. Now, does it mean that A no longer exists in the universe? Does it mean A no longer exists on Earth? Does it mean A no longer exists as a location? It still does. For the fact that I can no longer see point A on my map does not mean it does not exist. Now, I'm on point C heading to D. We're meant to go with 2 cars. The other fellows were delaying, so the 3 of us took on this car and then headed out. The other guys were coming on, and then leaving A heading towards B. They call us and they tell us point B is so blocked. We're going to be having 25 minutes delay because of the traffic in point B. And then I'm beginning to tell them that's not possible. We just passed point B and it's clear, the road is free. And then he says, but I'm seeing it on my map. Hey, point B is now behind us. We can't even see it again. A and B are gone. We're now at point D. C is behind us. We're heading towards E. While they are at point A, heading towards B, they can see B. And they said we have 25 minutes delay at point B. Because we no longer see it on our map does not mean they are lying. Many a times, like I said earlier, we see the world the way we are, not the way it is. Because I no longer see point B on my map does not mean it no longer exists. For the fact that point B was free as at the time when I passed doesn't mean that there couldn't have been any possibility of having 25 minutes delay at point B. And they begin to fight and argue and argue and argue. Maybe it's a husband and a wife. The wife says there's traffic, and the husband says I just passed it. And then they begin to argue and argue. And who knows? And then the woman says, if you don't believe, brother, I'm not coming again. And the man says, all right, don't even come again. I don't even need you there. I'll do whatever it is out to that and I'll come back myself. And then they argue and fight each other. Your map is not the territory. This singular presupposition, if understood, will bring solution to the majority of the commotions and the wars and the fights from one nation to another. The disagreement and discord in relationship, in marriages and businesses, in homes, in businesses. A business partner feels this is how to do it. This other fellow says this is how to do it. They are saying the same thing but saying it differently. And because they are not seeing the same thing, as well, they go apart. They go their separate ways. The map is not the territory. What I'm essentially saying is this. If you can open your mind to want to see what this other person is seeing, say what this other person is saying. For the fact that I am not seeing it, it is not in my map, it is not in my reality, may not necessarily mean that thing does not exist.